Hey kid, come here for a second. I just need to ask you a question. Yeah, just a little bit closer. Oh, you can come closer. I'm not Joe Biden. I'm not gonna sniff ya. Okay, that's perfect. Right there. Just a quick question.
You like jazz?
So we're talking about an intriguing subject today. It's actually jazz, something I've had kind of a weird history with. So being a drummer by trade and, that being my most proficient instrument, I had two teachers over the years in my high school time. One was a church drummer. He was highly jazz influenced, really good drummer. And, he helped get me a little bit into jazz, get my feet a little bit wet. The second drum teacher that I had was a session musician who played with some famous bands, got offered to play gigs with famous bands, and he could pretty much handle any instrument that you threw at him. He wrote percussion ensembles and all that. Really great guy. And he helped really kind of soak my head with some percussion theoretical knowledge. Mr. Garlic, if you're watching this, I really do appreciate everything that you were able to teach me. I still have my drum rudiments book. I practice it almost every day. I haven't let it get away from me. Thank you. All that to the side, jazz has just kind of been one of those really interesting things. It can be exclusive in the fact that people really are picky about what's good jazz and what's not good jazz, and it can also be inclusive into accepting nuances. It just really depends on who you meet, because then there are some jazz people who are like really toxic, who are like, that's not real jazz, there wasn't 300 freaking chords in there. And then there are other guys who are like,
yeah, man, bring in that funko synth wave. Hell yeah, bro. It's jazz, man. Freedom, bruh.
It really just fluctuates, and I find that to be kind of interesting. Now, I've never actually dived fully into jazz on my own. I always kind of just took little things that I like and infused it into my technical death metal style drumming, and I came up with some cool stuff, and I really appreciate that. I just want to develop that style further. I don't really like just diving straight into jazz. Except for today. I wrote a whole jazz song. I guess you could call it a jazz song. I don't freaking know how to make jazz. This is the first time for me. Anyhow, I wrote it front to back, did a lot of research on chords, scales that they use, improving, that's not even a word. Good job, Nick. Wow. Freaking idiot. Anyhow, I did a lot of work on improvising, just kind of goofing around a little bit, seeing what I came up with. And I thought I came up with some pretty cool stuff, and I want to share this with y'all. So like and subscribe if you want to see more of this bull crap. Gotta keep it PG, don't want to
Church demonetization, because that can ruin everything. I'm not even monetized.
Wow, I really got some issues here. Anyhow, like and subscribe if you want to see this. Share it with your friends if you feel like it. And if you don't want to do any of that, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to get mad that much. Enjoy it.